always waiting for their lunch, so they have to wait a bit longer because I need to start on my soup. But I'm just out here to get some oregano. So it's literally, we're at freezing temperatures at night now. So it's actually looking pretty good. Hey oregano, can I have some of your beautiful tasty leaves? Yeah, thank you. So just grab a bit of oregano and grab a little sprig of rosemary. Hey rosemary, can I have some of your beautiful tasty sprigs? Thank you. Oopsie. It's a toughie. And some thyme. Hey thyme, can I have some of your tasty sprigs? Okay, that should be enough. I'm making a tomato soup, which is actually at the moment Trey's favourite, and I really like it too. But it's a gorgeous day. For the soup, I just need tinned tomatoes. The soup was the best when I used my homemade tomatoes. This is my last jar of homemade tinned tomatoes, which will be going in. But I have to bulk it up with store ones, and 2 onions in this one. Sometimes I just use 1, depending on the size. The herbs I gathered from the garden, plus more herbs. And some garlic. I probably will end up using about 4 cloves of garlic. A nice healthy dosage of nutmeg. I love nutmeg. Some turmeric, some black pepper, a little bit of mustard powder, not too much, and a little bit, like a tiny bit of stock powder, and obviously a tiny bit of salt. So that is sort of everything. I cook it all down and then I blend it up with like the hand blender. Got 2 onions going in, the oregano that I chopped up, homemade tomatoes going in. Oh god, don't they look so good? That's to have to tarnish them with the shop bought tomatoes. See, no way looking as good. So like 3 cans of tomatoes, put some garlic in, 4 cloves of garlic, pretty big cloves to be honest. Didn't even really fit in the crusher. Gosh, that one was too big. We really like garlic in this house, and also it's really healthy. I forgot to say that before in the ingredients I also add soy cream. You can use like coconut cream. Mix that up. Normally I would do all this on the stove and just have it cooking straight away. But I just thought it'd be easier today just to add everything and then leave it on the stove. Okay, I normally add tomato paste as well, but I don't know where it's gone. I bought a new one the other day. Last herbs and spices. I would add, this is a ½ teaspoon. So I would just add about a teaspoon of stock powder. A teaspoon of turmeric, and that is just more for the health than anything. I would add about a teaspoon and a ½ of nutmeg because I just really like it, but you could probably put less in. About a teaspoon of pepper, maybe 1, actually I would just do just under a teaspoon. I'm not the biggest fan, but if you love it, more, put more in. And then just ½ a teaspoon of mustard powder. And then you could add a little bit of chili. And what I do actually is add, like, honestly, the tiniest dash of cayenne pepper, because I just think it's really spicy and I'm not a big spicy fan. So it's not looking great now, but once it starts to cook, when I find my tomato paste and add it in, and I'll be adding in about 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, and then I just let that cook off for about 20 minutes. Forgot to say that I also add a little bit of salt, not too much. And what else did I forget? Oh, of course, my sprig of rosemary and a sprig of thyme. So you just want to be careful to make sure that you pick out the sticks before you blend it up. But that infuses the flavour. Soup is simmering down nicely, and I'm just going to put on some bread rolls to have with it. These are just half-baked rolls, baguettes. And in an ideal world, I would have baked my own fresh bread, but that's the thing, it can't be perfect. Hey Guzzy, you being a good boy? You being patient? Okay. Good boys. Gus has got his cream on. You can see he's so sore in there. Oh baby, to get the vet back, won't we? Okay, time for your lunch. The soup is done and we're having it outside in the sun. Is it good, Lola? Do you love it?
Delicious.
Okay, let's check the letterbox. Woohoo! So these are mine. These are gifts, Christmas presents. My little patch of milk thistle doing pretty well. I am just gonna harvest the ones that are sort of ready like this for harvesting for their seeds, and they're really prickly, so I will have to wear my garden gloves for this. The pentagram bed, and there is chicory growing in here, so I just want to basically harvest the chicory for its roots. Time for it to be done, chicory. all the chicory I got. Some bits are like huge, like that. Here's a really big piece, and some sort of normal, what you'd expect. Some a lot smaller where they just didn't have that much space. This is a big boy. So yeah, I need to do more research on exactly what I can do with this. I know I can make coffee replacement, but I don't want to do that. I want to use them medicinally. I know they have lots of medicinal benefits, so I'll look into that and how I want to store them. If I just want to dry them, use them in teas, or whether I want to make a tincture or something, I'm not sure. If you've got any suggestions for chicory root, if you've used it before and have experience, then let me know in the comments. And also you can see I've still got a whole half, or like it's like one of the, all of this just came out of that section, and then I also planted the chicory in this part of the pentagram as well, so I should get at least that much, or if not more, in here. So yeah, I will bring this in, wash it up, and put it in my plant room to dry. Yeah, that's a lot of chicory root to rinse off. But I need to give it a good clean up before it dries off. Wow, that literally took me over 20 minutes to clean up all these roots. You know, it's not easy, this stuff. It takes a lot of time and patience scrubbing these roots. So now I'm going to take them over to my plant room. Okay, so I'll be drying these out on this rack. They're just piled up because I just don't have any more spare racks right now. And I've just put them on top of this metal cage instead of up on my rack because they're really heavy, believe it or not. And I don't want it to like pull on the ceiling too much. But it's warmish in here, so hopefully they'll dry out. I'm ending my day, catching up on some YouTube videos, in the bath, with some Epsom salts. Used up the rest of this and just gonna put in, there wasn't much left, just a bit more, just to really relax the body. And after that, make dinner and chill out in bed. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.